Good morning, all. Well, I'm back at it again in the woods. I'm in an area I've never been to before. So I just found out what I thought might have been a cellar hole is actually a test pit for iron ore, which might make this hunt really hard. So I know at the top of this ridge that I'm going to, there's old walls and looks like an old farm on the LIDAR. So I want to check that out. And just keep my eye out for anything else I might see. But yeah, I just found out, like I said, there's a lot of iron ore that was dug up in here. So, you know, hopefully that doesn't make it a loud and scratchy day on the detector. So I got a little bit of a hike ahead of me. I'll come back to you when I start detecting. See you soon. Okay, so I found one of those pits. I think it's got to be about, I don't know, 70, 80 feet across, maybe 20 feet deep. Slopes down from this big tree here, goes down probably about 20 feet, comes back up and stretches from where I am. It goes maybe, I don't know, 70, 80 feet across, like 30 feet wide. So this is where they were digging iron ore back in the day. Or at least testing to see if they had any up here. So a little bit of sad news. The area I was looking to get to is heavily overgrown and down a steep embankment. So I'm going to have to look at a map and try to find another way back into that. So I'm going to keep continuing the trails here. There's a lot of farm walls and whatever I could try to look at. So, and then if not, I'm not far from the one cellar I've been working. So I'll just drive over to that. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope I can find something for you. Oh my goodness. So I'm walking back to my truck, guys. Oh, I don't know what I just found. But it looks like it's got leather on it. I don't know if it's part to a saddle. It was coming up in the 40s. Wait until you see this. Guys, I don't know what that is. But wow. Come on, I need some light. Where's the light? Look at that. US. It's got leather. It's riveted. Oh my God. You know, I don't know if it was like the Army Corps of Engineers or somebody out here doing work when they were digging for the ore. But look at this. Now, I wonder if it's a snap, like to a bag. That is so awesome. Let me get this cleaned up. See if I can't figure anything more out about it. I'll get right back to you. All right, look at that. Oh, nice and clean. Fortunately, when I picked it back up, this part came off, but it does. It looks like, almost looks like a snap. If you can see, it's like two pieces of leather. The big US. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm also happy that I got something to show you guys for this trip. I need to look in this area a little bit more, and it's funny. It says I'm walking back to my car. Let's see if there's anything else. All right, so I just got up and rechecked this hole. Apparently there's more here. Oh. A second one, guys. Oh my God. All right, I need to open this up a little bit easier, see what's going on. Well, you're not going to believe this. I can hardly believe it myself. Okay. 1 US, 2 US, 3 US. I don't know. This was mixed in with it. These little iron rings. This is all fabric or whatever was attached to them. I need to see if this was an old army coat or what. Hopefully there's more here. Alright, so I'm still digging in the same spot where I found those US buttons, rivets, whatever they are. A lot of horse tack in this area. I just pulled up this. Whole bunch of other straps and buckles. So I'm going to keep continuing. And I'm only working in about a 10-foot area, which is really cool. So I'm going to keep working here, see what else I can find. Hopefully it's a crotobell. That'd be cool. Or a Conestoga, something. But we'll see. So I had a very good day in this new place I've been. Let me show you some of the things that I just came across real quick. So I got a whole ton of horse tack. Nice belt like this. Unfortunately, these little brass rivets are falling off. A buckle that was actually attached to this strap. Some iron rings. This thing here. This brass stripping. Chain with a hasp on it. Another buckle with leather on it. Some kind of rivet with leather. So a lot of saddle parts in this one area. But what's cool about these saddle parts, of course, are these three guys right here. The 3 US brass buttons, still with leather and everything attached. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm so excited about those. I can't wait to research those and find out a little bit more. So these were mixed in with them. I don't know what they are, but so yeah, that's it for right now. I'm thinking I'm gonna go hit the other spot for a little while. I got a couple hours to kill, so I'm gonna go try that. All right, so I'm back at the cellar hole where I've been in the recent past. I got another hour and a half or so to kill, so I figure I hit this little area. I'm gonna go up the hill, work the back side of the farm, I think. So, see if I can find anything there. Got a mid-40s tone. Seems kind of big. Let's go see what this might be. Hopefully a coin. It's like a musket ball. Might be more in there. It seemed awfully big for just that. That's cool. This is cool. It's actually in the wood. Look at that. That's pretty wild. I might have one more. Another 45 signal here. Let's see. you know what? Maybe it's just impacted lead. So I got another one here and another one here. They're white. All of them are embedded in rotted wood. Yeah, pretty cool. I got something really loud right here. The numbers are all over the place. Oh, here we are. An old arrow. That's pretty wild. Looks like it's aluminum. That was a long arrow. Here's the rest of it. So this signal here is probably junk, but it's coming up really good in all directions. There's a rock, big rock here, which is probably why it's coming up so good. I'll get the rock out of the way and recheck it. Well, as they say, it's a thing. Got a lid. Oh, it's an old coffee pot. Look at that. That's pretty neat, actually. It's got a lid. It's got the spout. This is where the handle used to be. That's pretty cool. Deep. This must be the old dump right where I am, because once you dig into this, the ground like just gives way. That is pretty cool. Not so disappointed that I dug that. Alright, I got something right here pounding away in the mid-50s. It's awfully loud. Might be a can. Let's see. There it is. Huh. Some kind of cover. Not quite sure if it's an old hubcap or what. What I do know is the big things are starting to accumulate. Got a loud signal here in these rocks. And that's why I got a can lid. A loud shotgun shell tone here. 20s. Oh, it's a tire valve cap. Loud. Of course, iron. Iron ring. Part of a can going right through the root. Root goes right through it. Huh. Take that out so nobody gets it next time. Well, guys, another bucket lister. Folks, that is my first harmonica reed. Look at that. And it's funny because it was under this, which is an old coffee filter. That is cool. Awesome. So back in this spot, the old home site, you know, just did some quick picking around through here, a couple hour, hour or two to kill. I found the coffee pot, I think a hubcap. I got my harmonica reed, which is a bucket lister. So 2 bucket listers came out of this site. My pocket knife and a harmonica reed now, so that's cool. Got to find a coin though. There's got to be a coin here somewhere. So it's a beautiful site. I got those U.S. Horse saddle buttons or whatever they are with all the leather and buckles and stuff. So I'll get those cleaned up and showed in the recap. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe, do all that kind of good stuff. Get out there and dig. We still got some good weather. It's November. It's getting cold. It was cold this morning, but it's getting better. I bumped into some people on those trails, and they told me a couple other places to go. So hopefully before it gets too cold, I can get back out here and try a couple new places. So till then, take care. So I'm going to start with a recap of the cellar hole stuff first, even though that's where I went second. I got the coffee pot. This was deep down, I believe, in the dump area. Because like I said, you dig down, and all of a sudden the ground just gives out from underneath it. It's very loose, and there's a lot of metal and just garbage. So I think that's the old dump area. That's where this was found. This old cap, I don't know if it's a hubcap or what. Some kind of old cap. Another coffee pot related thing, even though these were found very different places, is this coffee filter. So I found that, and underneath the coffee filter was my bucket lister harmonica reed plate. So I was very happy to find this. I also found this little, I think it's a medicine bottle. I have an aspirin bottle with a cap very similar to it. And then this impacted lead. I don't know if these were musket rounds or flintlock pistols or whatever. Some of it is still embedded in the wood. So it was almost like somebody was target practicing. That was pretty cool. All right, now at the other place I found this. I believe that this is all either a bridle set or a blinder set from a U.S. Army horse. I got the brass buckle here. The brass buckle was actually attached to this strap when I found it. Some riveted pieces of leather, iron ring with the leather. This, I believe, went to the actual bit that went into the mouth. Not quite sure what this piece would have been for. This piece with the brass buttons, I think, goes across the top of the head. I don't know what this brass strapping is from. It was mixed in there. But then, of course, the rosettes. From what I can gather, these are World War I era rosettes from some kind of Army horse tack. So this one you can see is stapled through 2 pieces of leather. Same as this one here. This one is only through 1 piece. So these are really cool. I actually have an email out to the U.S. Cavalry Museum to see if they can give me any more information on these. So yeah, that was a really cool hunt. And the cellar hole I've actually found some history out about. And now it's even more neat because I have a name to associate with the items. And the cellar hole goes back, I know, at least to 1868 because that was a map that I found it on. The name on the map goes back in that area to the 1700s. Not sure if they're in the same location or not. And then it seems like they moved out to the Midwest. So that's that, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Catch me on the next one. Like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later.